Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name's Steve, and today I'm doing a state of the collection. But not of my collection, of an actual subscriber. So my friend Lucas gave me his entire watch collection and said, hey, have at it, review what you want to review, do whatever, make whatever kind of videos you want to make. And I took him up on that offer. I said, hey, if you're going to give me free watches, I'm going to take them. So we're going to be taking a look at his collection piece by piece. We actually did an unboxing of two of his watches, the Autodromos. So if you haven't seen that episode, go ahead. I'm going to post a card up there, and you can take a look at that unboxing. For the most part, his collection consists of micro brands, Casio, and I believe one Seiko. So it's half digital, half analog. It's a fun collection, much more casual. No dress watches, nothing like that, because Lucas is not a dress watch kind of guy. Lucas is a gearhead, and I'm going to go ahead and link his channel down below. So if you're a gearhead, go ahead, check out his channel, tell him I sent you. So he doesn't have dress watches in his collection. They're mostly utilitarian, easy to read, stuff like that. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at everything he has here. It's going to be fun. I'm really excited to do a couple of individual pieces. Or individual reviews on some of these pieces, I should say. So I'm really excited to get my hands on them. Also, I'm going to take this time to plug my merch store. I've got the merch, baby. The merch is here. I've got 3 shirts available in the store, so if you want to check those out, by all means, go ahead. Also, check out some of the links below. The Tissot PRX Powermatic 80 is at Amazon right now for $500. Now, it is a pre-order. But I ended up spending full retail price through Hodinkee for $650. These are actually $500, so $150 off. It doesn't come out until August though, so that's the downside, but you can pre-order for that price. I don't want to say you'd be stupid not to do it, but for that price, it's almost like an automatic, yes, you got to do it. So check out those links below. All right, I'm going to go ahead and flip that camera and we'll get into his collection right now. All right, so let's take a deep dive into Lucas's collection. And with the first watches that we're going to unveil are his newest to his collection, the Autodromo Group Bs. Now, I just reviewed, or should I say unboxed these two not too long ago, so take a look at that video if you haven't done so already. We have the Corsica Blue and the Night Stage 3, I believe. These are the colorways, I think that's what they're called. So, very cool pieces. If you're into auto racing, I would definitely take a look at Autodromo. They got some very unique pieces. Definitely take a look at those. So those are the first ones on the list. All right, next up is the Casio 5600 SC. This is a white resin case with white resin band and some baby blue and pink lettering up top. Really cool piece. I don't have anything like white band in my collection, but after seeing this, I might have to add it. That is a really cool looking G-Shock. G-Shock offers really good design variations to their watches. Speaking of which, we'll do another G-Shock here. The 5600 SKE. So this is the transparent band. I have this same watch, but the Royal Oak version, or the Casio Oak, actually, I should say. The, what is it, 2100, the GA 2100 SKE? Something like that. I did an unboxing for that as well. But this is the 5600. This is pretty cool. I like the negative display. It might be hard to read in some lights, but I like the way it looks. Oh, yeah. There we go. That is nice. Lucas loves his Casios, as you'll see here in a minute. All right, the next Casio we have is the G-Shock 6900 FS. This is the GTR variant. So we have some GTR branding here, some GTR branding on the dial. We have a, I guess, 3-circle register up top. Not too familiar with the 6900 line of G-Shocks, but definitely something that a lot of people would be interested in. GTR branding here, and even on the case back, GTR branding. As you can tell, Lucas is a gearhead, and if you haven't checked it out before, I have the link to Lucas's channel down below, so if you want to check him out, go right ahead. If you are a gearhead, his channel is something I would look into. All right, next up we have a couple of Casio watches. We have the F91W on the left and the A168 on the right. Both offer their own unique design cues, but pretty similar. If you're looking for a more affordable watch that gets a lot of respect from watch collectors, I would recommend one of these two. I have reviewed the F91W and gave it away in my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. But this is Lucas's own personal Casio, and I haven't had a chance to wear this one, but I assume it's going to wear very similar aside from the metal band. So that's another couple of Casios Lucas has in his collection. So let's put those down here. All right, another Casio we have coming up is the Casio CA53W calculator watch. This one he can't wear. It has busted on the one end, but you could probably get one of these bands pretty cheap. I haven't had a calculator watch. Growing up, I was very envious of my friend's calculator watch, and I always wanted one, but I never had one. I might just take this off of Lucas's hands, but for right now, I'll give this back to him. I'm probably not going to review this piece, but we'll see if I do. Maybe I'll just do a mass Casio review. All right, and here's a Casio that's very reminiscent of one of my watches that I have in my personal collection. This is the Casio AE1200. This reminds me of that Metal Gear Solid watch. This is it pays homage to that Seiko that James Bond wore in, I believe it was Octopussy. I forget now, but very cool watch. We have the not necessarily globe, but we have the world map on the right that shows the current time zone, time, day, month, all that stuff at the bottom. And then we have a cool little analog display right there at the top left. If ever wants to focus, there we go. So really cool piece. I think that's the last Casio in his collection. Nope, we've got one more. So here we go. Last Casio in his collection, and something that I cannot wait to review. The Casio Edifice EFR S108D. This thing is, if you can't tell what this is paying homage to, maybe this one also pays homage to it. It's the Royal Oak. Really cool quartz piece out of Casio here. Sapphire crystal. It has these 4 screws. I don't know if that's just aesthetic or it's actually holding something down, but really cool piece. It has that wood grain pattern, that vertical wood grain pattern right there. No AR coating on the crystal, but still looks very nice. Analog, quartz movement, as you can see it ticking away. Still a very cool piece. Little Edifice branding there right on the clasp. But I'm excited to review this and get my wrist on it. Ooh, get my wrist on it. So I can't wait to take a look at that. All right, that's enough for the Casio portion of Lucas's collection. Moving on over to the Seiko collection. And just one piece, but one very cool piece. This is the Seiko SCE-D061. This is a Giugiaro designed, limited to 1,000 watches. So we have this is not a mechanical chronograph. This is a quartz chronograph. So the top pusher, we get that nice sweeping second hand. I believe there's a 24-hour indicator with the date right there. And I believe that's a 60-minute counter at the bottom, running seconds hand over there to the left. Very cool piece. And as you can see, it's kind of angled, right? So we're going to take a look at the watch like this, and it's tilted to the right. And not only that, but it's asymmetric this way as well. It's angled up, kind of like when you're holding on to a steering wheel, it's actually propped up towards your face, so you can get an unobstructed view. Very thoughtful, well thought out. Now there are a few different models that Giugiaro designed, this being one of them. So I'm excited to review this one because it's nothing that I've seen before. So let's go ahead and stop that pusher and reset it back. Man, that looks nice. All right, and that does it for the Seiko part of his collection. Let me go ahead and put this down And onward to the last watch of Lucas's collection. And here it is, the Boulder Venture Wind Up Limited Edition. This one comes with that yellow dial and the maroon strap, 4 o'clock crown, date window at the 4. This is titanium, which is pretty cool. I'm assuming that the buckles and the rest of the fittings there are titanium as well. Really cool piece. This is one of the only mechanical watches. I believe the other two are only the Autodromos. This is a pretty nice analog field watch, and it offers a lot of balance to his overall collection since he does love his digital watches. So that's the state of the collection for Lucas. If you like this style of content, please leave a like, subscribe, hit that thumbs up icon, bell icon, all sorts of stuff. Don't forget to check out the links in the description below. And yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next one. All right. See ya.